Hey guys, so I literally just finished, just now, watching the newest episode of Outlander, episode 8 for season 2, and it was alright. I mean, I'm not going to do a long review about it because it was pretty straightforward, there wasn't really a whole lot of different shit going on. It's pretty steady of the theme of this episode. Basically, the entire episode consists of Jaime and Murtagh and Dougal. We get to see Dougal again. He's back. And let's just say that Dougal is sexy. Very sexy for an older gentleman. There's no question there. I would have the sexy time with him without question. No second thoughts there. But pretty much it is them training all of the volunteers and all of Lovett's men. Not all of his men that he had sent were there. Along the way, a handful or so, they turned back around. They deserted the rest of the army. And so they sent Simon to go and try to coerce them and convince them to come back and fight for the cause. But the remaining men that were there and who didn't ditch them bitches, Murtagh, Jaime, and Dougal were training them on how to fight because the majority of them have never even picked up a weapon before. It was really, really, it was pretty straightforward in that sense. I kind of felt bad for Dougal, to be quite honest. Throughout the episode, in the beginning of the episode, I couldn't tell if he was just up to something or didn't necessarily take Jaime seriously. I don't know. I later came to realize that he was just very enthusiastic about the cause, and so much so that he was Jaime had to put him back in place a few times. Dougal's used to being a leader. He's not used to having to answer to someone else, and that's pretty much the case here. He has to answer to Jaime, and throughout the episode, Jaime was, making him realize, Dougal, he would undermine Jaime a few times, and Jaime had to put him back in place, pretty much. Towards the end of the episode, I felt bad for Dougal, because I was like, oh, this poor guy, yeah, he did some terrible shit or whatever, and he was an asshole, but he's just really, really excited about this whole thing. He is enthusiastic, he is about it, and he is not, there's no doubt in his mind that this is the path that they're supposed to all be on, and that this is the right thing to do for Scotland. So he's acting out in overexcitement kind of thing, and patriotism, I don't really know. But Jaime has to put him back in place a few times. And then throughout the episode, Claire was having a really difficult time coping with PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and it was actually really, really difficult to kind of watch because not even a week ago, it was Memorial Day, and that's just a day to celebrate all the men and women who have fought for our freedoms and all of that. And so to see her flashbacks of, her and the experiences she had and the people she met while, because she was involved in World War II, she was a nurse, so she was heavily, involved in all of that. She was very, she was there. She wasn't just, at a hospital somewhere. No, she was there seeing people get blown up, people being shot. She was in the trenches kind of shit. And so seeing, all these, noobs, all these recruits, volunteers for Jaime's cause and the Jacobite Rebellion and all that, seeing, all of the whole training and all that, it really brought her back to her experiences and all that during the war. And it was really, really difficult to watch because it kind of, it reminded me, it was maybe it was just me, but for me, it was really difficult to watch because I started thinking, I was like, wow, you know, like Memorial Day was just the other day, and, you know, it reminded me, you know, more than I already know, but it reminded me of, you know, all the young, like, men and women, the boys and all that who went out and during all of the wars, you know, like, fought and died, you know, had serious injuries, etc., etc. And so seeing her have that flashback throughout the episode it was kind of difficult and sad to watch. Jaime wasn't really understanding. I do not know if she ever told him about her time in the war previously. I don't think she did. But he was pretty confused because she was like, obviously, there was something going on. She was obviously going through something. He just didn't really know what. You know, eventually she explained to him why she was acting weird and distant and sad and just not herself at all. She really wasn't. Like, she went off on Angus because he wasn't taking his foot fungus thing. What is it called? I forgot what it was called, but it was trench something. Trench feet? I don't remember. Oh, it's going to bug me. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. But so she went off on him and she was just going through it. So that was pretty much it. This one guy named William Gray, he came by. Well, he didn't come by, but he like snuck in and got caught. And you know, Claire was a really quick thinker. Like, she realized, like, Jaime, he wasn't, okay. So William went and tried to kill Jaime, wasn't having it. Jaime, like, got that real quick. And then Jaime went to go interrogate William, and William wasn't budging. You know, Jaime was like, who do you work for? You know, that kind of stuff. Like, who are you with? What, you know, who's your leader? All that. And he wasn't getting anywhere. William was like, I don't care what you do to me. I'm not going to say shit. And, you know, it was really weird seeing Jaime be like, throughout this whole episode, I was kind of like, ugh, Jaime, like, he was being, like, intense, like, you know, had, like, ordering lashes and all that. Like, it just didn't feel like the Jaime I know and I love, but I kind of understand why he is being the way he is, so I can't be too annoyed or irritated by that, but but it's still something I'm not used to seeing him act like. Anyway, so he was about to, like, torture, you know, William into giving him some answers, and then Claire, like, she walked downstairs, realized this dude was English, and she just, like, went into a whole act, like, you know, like last episode when she went into, like, that improv vision moment to love it, you know, like, in the middle of their whole meeting thing. It was, like, one of those. She pulled another one of those, and so she's a really quick thinker, and that's impressive. Very impressive, Claire. But, so, basically, that whole, you know, she acted like Jaime was going to rape her and all that stuff, and Jaime was like, so, if you're not going to, you know, if you're not going to speak, you know, with my way, maybe you'll speak to defend her honor or to prevent her from getting in trouble. It was all an act, obviously, because Jaime and Claire married. Obviously. But, you know, it works, and William, you know, he snitches on his people, and, you know, later on, Jaime and a crew, they go and they take all of the hinges and the wheels from the cavalry that is hidden some, you know, a good distance away. But they took all the wheels and all that, so they're fucked. So they don't have any wheels for their cannon, so they're going to be standing there like, what the fuck? Oh my god, what happened? Where'd our wheels go? How are we going to move our cannon? Oh my god. So it's going to be a lot like that. After that, they were like, the British aren't too far away, we gotta move. So at the end of the episode, you see them marching up to Stuart's army and all of that, and you're going to pledge their allegiance to them and all of that fun stuff. And that's where the episode ends. It was pretty straightforward. I liked it. It was alright. It wasn't emotional or anything for me other than the whole flashback thing. And that's kind of only because Memorial Day was last week. But so pretty much, what did you guys think of the episode? Did you like it? Are you excited for the next episode? The next one looks pretty good. And yeah. So let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next week. Bye! over the sea to sky. Chip. Come here, Chip. You want to sing with me? Come here. Sing for everybody. All that was good, all that was fair, all that was me is gone. That is gone. Behind. Oh, he does not like how his hair could. Oh, I know. Sky. Oh God. I'm bloated. It hurts, Chip. I'm in pain.
Forces of Murtagh and the Lallybrook Frasers, but our numbers dwindled along the way. Many who resented being ordered by Lord Lovett from the families and farms deserted our ranks. We'd sent young Simon to persuade them to return, with the promise of land when the war was over. It gave them something to fight for.
Pardon me if I've blown a wee jig that I had planned in honor of your arrival.
What do you got? What is that? Oh, okay.
It took us longer than foreseen to come to Corriaric. Maybe long for the days.
Murtagh looks like he's lost some weight.
I think you could talk that old bastard out of a loaf of bread.
Where's Fergus? Ah! There he is.
Fergus, laddie.
Oh, I love Fergus. Ah! Oh. Oh, Rupert and Angus.
You ain't got yourself married. America with the bride's family.
I love that. Oh, I'm so happy oh. I love him. He's so sexy.
Well, I spent a misfortune to trouble. Yes, I can't get you to join the cause. Cobb's mind is his own. It's no concern of mine. We are here. Pledge our hearts, swords, for the glorious cause.
Dougal is sexy. I would have sexy time with Dougal like that, like it was nothing. Sexy time with Dougal and with Jaime. And Murtagh. Sounds like a good time to me.
So, I've decided to stay here.
Jaime is always so optimistic. I love it. I love it. Ah, everything about him. I'm just. I feel like Dougal is being like. I don't know. Murtagh. I feel like Dougal's being like sarcastic, not sarcastic, but smug. Fake. I forgot she was a nurse in the war. That's true. That'd be hard. That'd be crazy to have like memories of a war that hasn't even started or even be thought of.
Americans are joining our cause every day, and their leaders are jockeying for position with everything under.
Okay, so yeah, maybe he's just over enthusiastic. Yeah, maybe he's just overly enthusiastic about this.
There's quite a lot of that going around. Where are you both from?
Texarkana, Arkansas.
Yonkers, New York. Well, yeah.
I'm from, well, all over really. Not sure where home is, to be honest. New England here, that's for sure.
It's kind of rough to watch. It's kind of emotional to watch this whole, like,
What do you call what we call pudding?
this whole,
The British and Americans, two people separated by a common language.
what's the word?
That's right.
It's kind of difficult to watch this flashback. It having been Memorial Day, not even a full week ago. Like, if I think about it too much, I can feel myself getting, like, emotional. All those, like, young boys and young men that we all lost in war and all that. And but you know what's not difficult to watch is Jaime getting undressed.
So I'm bringing you here.
Does he know that she was in World War II?
Whatever happens, we're gonna get through this. I'll make sure you're safe.
I can't remember. Does he know that she was involved in World War II at all? I don't think he knows. Oh, hello, Dougal. What are you doing now, Dougal? She doesn't want to talk to your ass. Heyyyy.
The term comes from Greek mythology. Narcissus fell in love with his own reflection in a pool of water and died rather than pull himself away to eat. If your ego, your self-gratification drive your desires.
Yeah, I'd say he's narcissistic.
James
Yeah.
restored to the throne. Not
All right.
She told him. Those are fighting words.
I do love my reflection. Don't make no mistake, lad. I love Scotland more. And I would give everything I have, including my life, to see us secure back on the throne.
He's like, yeah, I like how I am. I like looking at myself, but I like Scotland more, bitch.
flowing. Are you listening? Did you hear what I fucking said?
Yeah, this PTSD is hitting her hard. Understandable. For them, they don't understand, but I understand.
10 strangers into the camp last night. Well, lad, they received 6 lashes apiece.
Oh. Oh, really? I see what he's doing, but all these men are going to want to end up leaving him. Dougal's going to end up taking all of them. Maybe she shouldn't be there.
I'll try to circle along to the right, see if I can find a way across. Stay put. Be back for you.
Oh. Oh, that blows. Oh!
If I go back, then it will just be like lying in that ditch again. Helpless and powerless to move like dragonfly in amber.
Dragonfly and Amber.
I love. I can't do that, Jean.
Isn't that the book's name?
That ditch again. I can't be helpless and alone ever again.
I think that's the book's name. Dragonfly and Amber. Like book number 2, I think.
Oh, sure, the arm broke. I thought I heard something snap.
Ow.
I'm quite prepared to die. Is that so? No. I'm afraid I'm not prepared to kill you. I want their number. And direction of travel. There is nothing you can do that will make me talk.
That's not Jaime.
Release the lady and I will tell you whatever you wish.
Claire is a really good thinker. Or like a quick thinker.
My man. You couldn't let the guilty go unpunished. Dougal's man let the boy get through the lines. You can't continue with this carelessness. Not from anyone. That includes me.
Wait, I'm confused.
What are you doing, lad?
Yeah,
Our unshielded fires drew the lad to us. Jaime.
okay. So he's saying the training bullets drew them to us, okay.
Murtagh, if you'll oblige me. 6 lashes for our unshielded fires. A dozen more for my carelessness. After that, take care of those British troops, Master Grey, so kindly on this event.
Okay, so wait, 12, so that's 18? Wait. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, yeah. Wow, I'm embarrassed I had to count. So you know I'm tired.
Some wretched soldier has been given an order by his commander.
I kind of feel bad for Dougal.
That's exactly what he'll do.
I actually feel very bad for him. They took the wheels.
Did you go by yourself?
Couldn't leave my men out of all the fun, could I? We had a very profitable night.
No, but you left Dougal out of the fun.
Carriages. Couldn't take the cannon, but we'll not go far with no wheels.
Couldn't they fashion another costume from something else?
You could. But a hell of a lot of good it'll do them if you can't find wheels to put them in. Uncle Mackenzie! To the honour. Right ahead. And announce our presence to His Royal Highness, Prince Charles Edward's Steward.
Okay, it's okay.
As you say.
Aw, that's nice. Aw, he gave him the honor of announcing them.
Turning back now, Cecily.
Say not. Just say pray.
Alright. That was an alright episode.